people, welcome to.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are watching from. This is Mr. O. Yes, I am here. I've been off for some few days. Yes, I've just been taking my summer very cool. Yes, one day at a time. And I've been resting enough. Yes, I needed that. I needed that. I've been running around too much. Thank you for being on this page, supporting this page, and sharing the page. And I'll encourage you once again to share it to everyone that you know. Let's do this discussion real quick. I'm going to make it very short. This is a very short video. So if you miss it, you can watch it any other time. First of all, I want to congratulate those who have gotten their visas and they are coming to school or they are coming to teach in the United States. I mean, congratulations as you come. And as everyone is saying, you need to be able to make some few quick, intelligent decisions. Don't be in a rush. Take it cool. And if somebody is meeting you at the airport, please make sure when you get to the airport, connect your phone to the Wi-Fi in the airport and be able to communicate with them. It's very, very crucial. All right. Yes. And I also want to encourage those who are yet to go for their visas that they shouldn't be scared. They will get it. I mean, just do your preparations, go through your own DS 160 and be ready. Everything will be fine. And also, I just want to add this funny thing I saw right before I was about to start the video about the NBCC, New Brunswick Community College in Canada. They opened for admissions, and boy, less than 24 hours. I mean, more than less than 48 hours. I mean, they've already blocked international applicants because it is overwhelming for them. So if you go to my page, I pasted a screenshot of them saying that from 3:30, it's already 3:43 here. So from 3:30 ADT time, I mean, international students cannot apply until further notice, until 13th or so. Yes. So if you have not applied yet, take your time, relax, gather your documents, make sure you have everything set. And I also know that a lot of people are having problem with the payments as well. I mean, some of my friends had pay problem, but they were able to go through this morning. I mean, you just have to do the timing right. Wake up early in the morning or in the night, and when the servers are cool, everybody is down, you can just do your payment. All right? Good. I wish you all the best. I mean, whether you're coming as a student or as a teacher. Yeah, this video is actually basically because of few calls I've received. In fact, not few. I've had a lot of calls on a lot of people having challenge with the uh, transcript evaluation. So I just want to use the opportunity to go through real quick. And if you don't need it, that is fine. Okay, if you don't need it, that is fine. But if you need it, you can just work with me. Then we walk through how to go to the evaluation application and get it done. Transcript evaluation is basically the US or the international countries matching your transcript that you have from your home country to their standard here. So if it is US, they want to match all the courses you did to their standard so that they will see, oh, does it correspond with what we do here? And most of the time, when you do the transcript evaluation, their ratings are always higher. Okay. So for instance, when I did I had originally 2.98 GPA, but when it came, it was 3.1, which means that what we were doing back home was way above what they were pushing us to do. It means I did really good. All right. So it's a good thing. And the transcript evaluation, it lasts for 5 years, 5 good years. So you can use it for any application. And almost all the agencies with the teacher recruitment, they require transcript evaluation. And I always tell people that you can do it before the application or after and you are requested to do it. But if you do it before, it's to your own advantage. It's to your own advantage. Yeah. So if you know somebody who is struggling with it, please share the video because I will walk you through to the end, and we'll see how those some few things hurdles you can go beyond. Obina, thank you for being here. It's good you are here. Oh, Peter, God bless you also. God bless you so much, Peter. Kenny Riches, it's been a long time. It's been a long, long time. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everything is fine. Bismarck, thank you so much. God bless you also. Good evening to you. Um, Bismarck, thank you so much. You're also my man. Esther Jobwa, I opened the page about to apply. Oh yes, I'm sorry. NBCC have put a close on international applicants for now. So you have to wait for up to 13 June, July or so. Yeah, 13 July or so. You have to wait for them to open it again. All right. Peter, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you also. I saw your video this afternoon. You are doing so wonderful for all the students and all the graduate applicants. You are doing so well. Please, if you are a graduate, you want to do your master's, PhD, Peter Bewa TV is the place to go. I mean, Nana Bafo is also doing very great. I mean, after Choco, we all know. I mean, he's the boss. He's our boss, so he's already there. The forcings. If you need your evaluations, your SOPs, everything, please. If Peter is not responding, go to Nana Bafo. If Nana Bafo is not responding, go to the forcings. In fact, all these great content creators are all available to help us. All right. Yes, and if you need a teacher applications too, I am here. I mean, just not ask Nancy is also there. Sister Mention, Amma Mention is also available. I mean, there's a lot of us. A lot of us are available. If I'm not able to do it, ktk.com connect is also available. He will walk you through. He's an art teacher. He will walk you through and everything. So there is help everywhere. All right, there is help everywhere. Don't feel you are left alone. No, you are not alone. There is help everywhere. Reach out to the right people at the right time and you'll be attended to, please. And I want to make this point again. If you send me a WhatsApp or an email and you just write hello, say hi, good evening, please, I will not be able to respond to you. I'm saying it again. If you come to my DM or you come to my WhatsApp and all you do is hello, hi, Mr. Dot com. You just write those short things. I'm not going to respond. And a lot of people have sent me such. Either I've not responded or I've deleted them. All right. Please go straight to the point. If after greeting, let's go straight to the point that I need this. I need this help. I need this explanation. I need that. That way, if I see the message, I will make time to respond to it. If it's urgent, I'll respond to it. But if you just come and greet me, some I'll respond to the greeting, all right. But if it's that hi, I mean, a lot of people have sent a hi, and then some of them, it's been almost 3 months and I've not replied to them. So please, if you are part of them, know the reason why I've not replied because I don't know the reason why you are sending. If I want to be responding to all the highs, I mean, it's going to be a lot for me. Okay, it's going to be a lot. And please, if you've sent me a message and I'm supposed to get back to you and I've not, kindly send a reminder or else I will not be able to see your message. It's gone down. Okay. Thank you so much. And I really, really appreciate you for being here. So without much wasting time, let's go straight to the transcript evaluation process and let's see how best we can walk through. All right. I appreciate you so much. So I'll be using Spantran.com. I know a lot of people use Wes, a lot of people use other evaluation companies, but I'll be going through Spantran. It is one of the agencies, they are very quick, they are very fast, and their evaluations are widely accepted among the teaching agencies, especially, and the school systems in America. Okay, so if a school requires you to do that, unless they are specific with their company. I know some agencies in Texas, America will require you to use a specific company. That is the, but if they don't, Spantran is your go-to. I mean, less than 10 working days, they will be able to do your evaluation for you. Okay, good. So if you don't mind, let's just walk through. I'll be sharing my screen. So if you have any questions, please put them here and I will highlight them, and I'll answer them as we go along. All right. Thank you so much. Marvelous. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And if you have any experience too, you can share it so that others will learn from it. Okay. We are all here to share. All right. So let me pull this now and go to. So if you go to the website, the first thing you're going to see is this spantran.com. Spantran .com. Now, this is where all the action happens. Okay. If you are not on the right website, you should know this one thing you see. This is the website you see. This their front page. Very nice front page. I don't know whether this is Sydney or I don't know which country is this. They have a very nice picture of a city with the bridges all over like that. Now, we are going to apply online. Okay. So first of all, either you click on here or you can click on the right hand side and everything. Before you do, you can check all their services and what they do. But here we are not interested in any of the service. We just want to evaluate our transcript. So you click on the online application. It opens a very nice page for you. All right. And the first page it will open for you is what we call the general information. The general information. Please pay attention. I'm going to be highlighting some of the things. The general information. This is where you put in your name, your last name, and your name as they appear on your documents. Okay. I know some people have names before they went to school, so probably they are calling you, they call you Kenny Riches. Okay. But on your academic documents, you have Kenny Obina Riches. They are two different things. So you need to put the names as you have it and as it appears on your documents. All right. Some people they had their name, the name on their documents is different from the name they have because after they got married, maybe after school before you got married, so you change your name to Mrs. Obina. But on your academic document, it is Mary Kay that you have there. Okay, it is Mary Kay you have there. So you have to put those two names there so that at least if there is any explanation, they will ask you and you can explain to them why you have those two names over there. All right. Okay. So let's go. So first, I'll just put my current name. I'll put in maybe Kwame. Maybe I don't have a middle name, so maybe I'll leave it blank and I'll put my last name is maybe Kenny. All right. Now, my name as it appears on my academic document, let's assume is the same. I don't have different names, especially men. They may not have different names, but so I'll do the Kwame again. Then I'll do Kenny right here. Okay. Then my date of birth. In America, the date of birth is different. Your month comes first before the day, before the year. So I'm gonna put in maybe 25th July, and July is what? 07. No, sorry. July is 07, 25th, 1980. All right. Hold on, 1980. So the month is July, the day is 25th, and the year is 1980. Okay, so once I have all these things in, I'll click next page. Now the next page has to do with your contact information, the information that they can use to reach you. Okay, good. Please, if you have any questions, type them in, and as we go along, I'll be able to see them. Uh, God bless you too. Esiedu. Now, let's put our email. Let's say my email is Kwame Kenny at gmail.com. And again, as Peter has also said it, I've said it several times. Please let us get create correct professional looking emails. All right. Don't go like Kwame, Kwame the boy. You know, those funny emails. Azambaye at yahoo.com. No. Or sexy Kwame Kenny. No. A lot of professional bodies will not even take you serious. Okay, it's your email, but they will not. I mean, it's not. if your name is Kwame Bliss Kenny, make sure you have. I mean, you can easily create Gmail. Even if you add a number, it's okay. So maybe Kwame Kenny Bliss at or Kenny Riches 456 at Yahoo or at gmail.com. It's good. All right, it's good. So make sure your email is at least have some level of, professionalism. Then you can put in your contact numbers. But there's one thing I want to make clear. You see the all the fields with asterisk, the red asterisk. You see like this. Let me bloat it like the red asterisk. It means they are required fields. It means you cannot leave those places blank. Okay, but the ones without the red asterisk, you can leave them blank. Okay, good. So let's go ahead with the contact information. So the phone numbers, we can leave it blank. We don't really need them. But they will ask you, how did you hear about us? And university, employer, friend, search engine, order. Whichever one you choose, you have to specify. Okay. So for instance, if it is a employer or agency, I'll put in maybe the employer is what EPI. Okay. Those of you on my page, you know what EPI means already. It's one of the recruiting agencies. And I'll put their name there. Then whom are we submitting this evaluation? Again, you have to choose who they should submit the evaluation to. So for instance, if I choose the employer, it means I have to put their email. So whoever you want them to submit, they will send you a copy, by the way. Remember, they will send you a copy in your email. But the primary one is they'll have to send it to the one who is requiring for who requires the evaluation. So for instance, EPI, I'll put their email, teach at epi.com. All right, something like that. I don't know if that's their correct email, but I'm just using it for the teaching purposes. So now that you have everything, all the required fields are filled. We go to next. Okay, we go to next. We go to next. And please, if you have any questions, feel free and ask. All right, feel free and ask. Now the next level is the academic history. And this is very crucial. This is very important place for you to take your time and fill out, or else you are going to pay for things that you don't need. All right. Now, this is enter the academic and the professional licensing history. You can include incomplete or in progress studies too. Okay. So now, whichever certificate you want them to evaluate, whether your degree or your master's or your PhD, you want them to evaluate for you, you have to specify. Okay, you have to specify. One of the teachers who are coming next week, he was called yesterday that he should apply for his master's. He should evaluate his master's as well, because when he was doing it, he only did for degree. And the agency said, look, if you want us to increase your salary, if you want the district to pay you more salary, then you have to put in your master's, because here your degree gives you a level of salary, your master's gives you a level of salary, and the years of experience as well also gives you a level of salary. Trust me. So it is very important. If you have a PhD, so we can all be teaching math at the secondary level or at the high school level, but somebody with a PhD may take more salary than me who have a master's, or somebody with a degree who has more years of experience may take even more salary than somebody who has a PhD. So the levels are different. So he was asked, and he has to do the evaluation again. So we put in maybe we just want the degree. Maybe those of you who are applying, you just want your degree to be evaluated. So we type in degree. Now, the year of study. How many years did you study? I know some degrees, some people use 3 years, some people use 4 years, some people use 5 years to study the degree. So you have to specify. I use 4, so I'm going to put in 4 years. Then the graduation year. Note this. You see that the graduation year, there is no red asterisk. So that it means that it's not a required field, but you can still put it. It doesn't change anything. So let's say I'll put 2009. That is where I completed. Then the name of the institution. So whether it is Kenyatta University or how they call it, Obasanjo University in Abuja, or it is University of Ghana or University of Education, wherever. Okay. wherever you have to put it. Okay, so for instance, this one it is University of Education. Okay, then I'll put the country. I have to choose the country, whether it's Ghana, Nigeria, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, wherever. I'll choose the country as well. So it means I'm done. Now, if you want them to evaluate more than just your degree, it means you have to go here. Look at it. You have to eh, add another response. Add another response. Then it means you want them to evaluate another credential for you. But in this case, I just want my degree to be evaluated. I don't want any other thing. So I'm going to leave that place. Then I'll go to my next page. Okay. The next page is about translation services. We know that some people, their degree is not in English. Maybe if you are watching us from a French speaking country, maybe your degree is not in English. So you want, but you see, this is a English speaking country. So you want the degree, they want it to be in English before they can evaluate it for you. But yours is in French. Maybe you got a French, you got it from Cameroon. So you want them to, but they will ask you, do you want to pay for a transcript evaluation service where they translate it from one language to the other, or you do the translation for them before you send it? Okay, these are two different things. So they have the options there. If you look, Bismarck, I'll come back to you. Let me do this. So they have two options. Number one, you can use our translation service. We'll provide a translation quote by email after you complete the rest of the application. Or number two, you can provide a certified translation from another professional translator or company. All right. If you provide a translation completed in the United States, it must be performed by a member of the American Translators Association, ATA. We also accept professional translations from other countries as long as the translator is officially certified within the country. But keep in mind the translation is subject to approval. So you see, these people, they are very smart. If you have a French, maybe your transcript is in French, or it's in Swahili, or it's in Chi, or it's in Ga, or in any language, and you want the transcript to be translated into English, they are saying that you either pay them to do it for you, or if you want to do it by yourself, then you have to use American Translators Association members, companies that are registered with American Translators Association, to do the translation from whatever language you have to English. Or you do it yourself. But if you do it yourself, it is subject to approval. They can decide to accept it or they can decide not to approve. So these people, I mean, you just let them do it. But luckily for me, or luckily for most of us, I know our transcripts are in what? In English. Okay. So we don't need any translation. But if you're watching me from a French or any other language speaking country and you need a translation, make sure, remember, you need to use companies that are in America or that are affiliated with the American Translation Association specifically. Or in your country, if you want to do that, make sure they are professional bodies that are accepted worldwide. Is that okay? Good. But this one, I don't need a service. So I'll say my documents were originally issued in English. So I don't need a translation service. So that is the answer I'll choose. Then I'll go to next page. Now, before I go to the next page, let me answer one of the questions. And usually we went to training college for 3 years and did top up of 2 years to get a degree. What do you state, or what will you advise? I don't get your typo, Bismarck. The two certificates. So do you advise we analyze the two certificates? Yes. If you went to diploma, if you had a diploma before going to do your degree, I will advise that you do the two and send it to them. Even though they are interested in the degree more, do the two, send the two to the evaluation company, let them do it so that you can attach it both. In that way, you at least the agency will see and understand whatever happened. Okay, either than that, they'll be asking you questions. Why was your degree 2 years? because degree is accepted at least it must be what 3 years. It must be 3 years or more. So you can do that. Even though they are interested in your degree more, you can do the diploma as well as the degree in order to seal all the arguments. Is that okay? They just want to see if the content you have is enough for you to be able to teach in the K-12 system. And if I say K-12, we're talking about elementary level all the way to the high school level. Okay? Whether you are qualified to teach in these institutions, any of these institutions. So they want to see the content there because you need a certain amount of um, credit hours in order for you to be certified to teach in the United States. So that is one thing you must remember. That is why they are requiring you to have the degree. Okay, good. Michael Tetes, I have a question. Okay, so I think I've done it because Millersville University told me my degree is not up to US degree standard after adding my diploma. Yes, because you wanted to do masters. I hope you are doing the evaluation for masters, right? So maybe they were looking at the content and the amount of content you have at the degree level is not enough. Is that okay? The amount of content you have at the degree level is not enough. So probably that is why they said that. So for me, I will advise you to take your time and probably write to them and explain to them how the degree content and how maybe the contents you have in diploma can match up to certain content in degree or something. I mean, go around. Either than that, look for schools that do not require you a lot of GPA. I mean, that the requirements are not so tedious. Okay, look for school. And there's a lot of schools there. There's a guy who has a video on a lot of schools. I know University of Utah, University of Nebraska, University. I mean, a lot of these universities, some of the universities, they don't require you to have a lot of, higher GPAs, low GPA, low tuition, and all that. So Bismarck, you can apply that. Okay. God bless you, Patrick. God bless you too. Jennifer, he said, "Do you do the two together? I also attended the training college and I submitted my diploma and degree together, and it came out great. Very good, very good." So that's what I was saying, Bismarck. Jennifer is, I mean, saying that she did hers twice. Okay, she did the diploma and the degree. All right, so let's continue. Verification service. Now, this is also another crucial place that a lot of people miss the point for verification. Spantran, when you are doing your transcript evaluation or any other company, they will require that you send your transcript to them to verify. So number one, when we are doing it, we'll be uploading our own transcript. Sometimes the schools give you a transcript, you have a scanned copy with yourself. Now, you can upload your copy to them for them to start the evaluation process. But because some of our countries, especially the West African countries, they will require you because they don't trust us. There's a lot of fake in the system. So they require that you let the school send them the transcript either by official email or by letter. And by letter, I mean they must put it in an envelope and seal across it and stamp it and send it to Spantran. That way they'll know that it is coming from what? The school. Especially it must come from the registrar's office or the student services or whoever is in charge of such services in your university. That way it makes it easier for them to authenticate. They just want to authenticate it that you have what you are sending them is authentic. That is a verification. So it's either you are doing it either from the high school or from post secondary education or whatever. Now, from the high school, they require that it says some high school documents, however, require additional verification, specifically from Haiti, Vietnam, Dominican Republic, as well as WAEC and NECO. Listen carefully. So WAEC and NECO, if you are using the high school certificate, they require that you have additional verification. So you must choose please perform verification services option in these cases and provide them with a scratch card. Back home we do a scratch card to be able to check our results online. You have to buy one and send it to them so that they can enter those codes and verify for themselves. They don't want you to do it and send it to them anyway, because they know how we can manipulate the system. Yes, they know our people. So they want to verify it themselves. So that's why the verification is very important. So now in this case, you have two options. You either let the school send it to them, or you let the Spantran company itself do the verification. All right. Now, when they do the verification themselves, you have to pay for them. I know they charge around $150 or $120 extra to do the verification themselves. But if you don't want them to do the verification, you want to let your school send it. Maybe it's cheaper. Then you go to the school, request for it, and make sure you provide them with Spantran email or Spantran address. Then they will send the verification transcript, the original copy to them directly to be able to verify. Is that okay? So keep that in mind. And in this case, I'm going to choose that I will arrange with my previous institutions to send my official transcript to you directly. That is the service. I don't want to pay for their service, because if I choose to pay for their own, it's expensive. So I will choose that. I will go to my school and I'll do that. But if you have, maybe you have traveled, there is no way you can go back to let them do the sending, or you cannot get anybody to do that. Then you can choose they should perform the verification by themselves. Is that okay? Good. So from here, we go to the next page, which is another crucial bit. But let me see if I have any questions. For masters, even I sent 1 year course transcript for my masters, but I'm now doing the thesis. Still, they said it is not up to the standard. Okay, Bismarck. So for me, I will advise that you divert and choose schools that are not, requiring a lot of that. Is that okay? Schools that require, that can easily accept you with low GPA and, give you funding. And even if they don't give you funding, you just want to come here and after the school, you have the opportunities to do whatever you need to do. Okay? Good. Then before I continue, Jennifer also said, this authentication matter, my FCE delayed for a month because UW took forever to send the transcript. Okay, Jennifer, I don't know whether you're on my Telegram page, but I have a contact in there that can help you speed up your process. When it comes to evaluation, I don't even spend a day. My letters, the moment I do the payment, is the transcript is sent the same day. Trust me, the transcript is sent unless you don't do the right thing. The transcript is sent the same day by email straight to Spantran. Yes, now they don't even send it by envelope. When I was coming to the United States, I'd have to do it by envelope, by DHL. And now you go to the academic affairs in North Campus, they just send it by email straight to Spantran. So it's like a day work. So if you need any help with that, you just reach out to me and I'll direct you to the right person. Is that okay? All right. So let's continue. Now, this is another crucial stage, evaluation service to choose. A lot of people also make mistake here. Okay, they don't know which services to choose. They have a lot of them. Also, do you know which evaluation you need, or do you need help? You can tell them you need help, or you can tell them you know. And let me make it easy for you. When you are doing teacher agency application for employment and all that, straight away they need course analysis. Other evaluation companies call it course by course analysis. Is that okay? But here, Spantran just call it course analysis. They have what we call the general analysis, divisional analysis, nursing course analysis, teachers course analysis, engineering course analysis, and all that. But you just need the course analysis because you are using it for either employment or for school. Is that okay? The general one is not so detailed. The general analysis is not so detailed. But the course analysis analyzes each course you took in the university level or at the diploma level. It analyzes each course that you took and the credit hours and all that in order to be able to standardize it to the US standard. Okay, in order to make it easy. So keep that in mind. Course analysis is what you are going to choose, not divisional, not general, not nursing, because you are not a nurse. Okay, or unless you are going for a teacher education program, then you can choose the but mostly the cost analysis gives the detail. The cost analysis gives the detail of it covers the general as well. It covers the general as well. Okay. And once you choose the particular analysis you want, it also asks you for the processing times. You see, if you want it in 10 business days, it is $190. If you want it in 5 business days, $270. If you want it in 2 business days, you have to pay $420. So, for instance, if you need an evaluation now, today and tomorrow, once you pay that money, they will deliver. Spantran has always delivered. If it's 10 days, it's 10 days. If it's 5 days, it's 5 days. I'm telling you, they deliver on their timelines. So keep that in mind. So on a normal day, we always choose the cheapest option, which is the 10 days. I mean, because we are not in rush for anything. That is why I said always prepare ahead. Get all these things structured so that when the time comes, you don't find yourself wanting. Is that okay? All right. And once you choose, the price will be made available for you. Then you go to the next page. Now, how do you want them to deliver the transcript? Here, a lot of people also make some little mistakes. If you want them by default, they will send you a copy to your email. All right, okay, the email we provided at the beginning. By default, when the transcript evaluation is done, they will send you a copy in your email before they will send a copy to the company that requested for it or the school that requested for it. Now, if you want hard copies, all right, those days they were sending hard copies. If you want hard copies, you have to pay extra $30 per each hard copy you want. Then you provide the address, they'll send it to you. But I mean, who needs a hard copy if the electronic is also okay? Okay, it's electronic copy you need to be uploading and to be using it for your staff. So please don't make the mistake because if you do that, if you need a hard copy, there'll be extra $30 added to the $190, which you have to pay. Or if you choose the 5 days, which is 270, there'll be extra $30 to be added to the first cost that we saw in the previous page. Okay, so keep that in mind. But if you don't want that, if you don't want any hard copy, you just go here. It says no hard copies. You see, it says no hard copies. Don't make the mistake. Just say no hard. Choose no hard copies. Choose no hard copies. That way, they are not going to bill you for any extra fee. But the moment you choose, let's say, pick up international courier, even the international courier is $75. It means they'll have to send it to you either in Nigeria or in Kenya or in Ghana or wherever, and you have to pay $75, which you don't need. So choose no hard copies. It makes it easy. It's zero. Now, the email for delivery. The email, as I said, they will give you a copy by default, by email. So we're going to put our email again. That is Kwame Kenny, right? At gmail.com. We put Kwame Kenny at gmail.com. Then we go to our next page. So let me see if I have some questions. Yes and no. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Olusan, yes, it's the same as West. Yes, West is also another company. They have thousands of companies. Okay, if you go to the Evaluation Association website, that is NC. Let me show you. Okay, no, I'll put a link there. If you go to their website, there are so many companies that are doing the evaluation. So if I just chose Spantran as the company I want to use, I know a lot of people going to Canada uses WES. Okay, WES. They are also very good. You can choose them. So it's the same company. Okay, it's not the same company, but it's the same type of company. Sylvester says what? Please, do you know anyone from UCC that can help speed up the process? Yes, I used to have somebody there and people abused it. Okay. I gave the contact to 1 or 2 people. They abused it and they abused the person. And the person said, no way, he's not going to help anybody again. So that door has been closed. So I cannot give the person's contact to any other person. It's unfortunate. Yes, she used to, I mean, she was working very fast. You go there within 1 day, 2 days, your transcript is done, it's gone. And some few people decided that they want to abuse it. They want to just insult her and just do anything. And say, look, he's not doing this for money. He's doing it because of me. We have a relationship. He's a friend to a brother, so he's a sister to a brother. I mean, some of my friends. So it's just like, oh, please, can you help this and this and this? Then they were just trying to abuse it. So I'm sorry, Sylvester. Yes. So you have to do it by yourself. Michael, please, I have a good GPA both in diploma and in my top up degrees. Can I get a funding? I have 3.9 and 3.7 GPAs in my. Oh yes, Michael, that's a good one. That is a good GPA. You get a lot of funding. You should be watching Peter Baywar's status page for scholarship applications. And next time with Sherry, the next time with Sherry is also, I mean, she's also putting a lot of scholarships links. Nana Bafo is also putting a lot of scholarships, and also KTK Connect. These platforms are always pushing scholarship opportunities for people. Even Just Ask Nancy also pushes a lot of scholarships. So please be on their pages and be studying. You can get a lot of scholarship with your GPA. That's a strong GPA. Okay, both in US and in Canada. Can you do Spantran for express entry? Yes, express entry, they require you to do general what evaluation, right? I'm not sure if express entry even requires evaluation. Do they? I'm not sure. Yes, I'm not sure they require you for evaluation, but if they require, you can use them. You can use West, but I know Canada a lot of. I mean, West is mainly based in Canada, so they use a lot of. Most Canadians use West, so you can use West as well. You can use these people as well. They're also very good. All right, Bismarck. Ghanaians. Oh yes, they will spoil everywhere. They will spoil everywhere. Can Cosmos also has a lot of scholarships? Okay, okay, that's good. I don't know Cosmos, but you are saying it. What of UW and Legon? Can we get a fast track? Yes, Terry. If you want, send me a WhatsApp through my page. I'll link you to the persons in UW and Legon. Okay. I mean, you can get, yes, you can get all these places. There are people. You see, it's all about relationships. One of my first videos I did on this page is about what? Relationships. I said relational currencies. They are important. You need to keep them well. The boundaries in relationship and how to even deal with people, communication. I mean, we have lateral relationships, we have top down relationships, we have down top relationships. We all have relationships with people. You cannot just get up and be messing it up. Okay, you cannot be abusing the relationships. If I want to talk to Choco, that doesn't mean I have him all the time. Choco cannot just call me and say, "Oh, hey, pick the phone." No, he respects the protocol. I respect the protocol. I cannot just call. If Donald Trump is my friend, I cannot just get up and be calling him anytime. We all respect our protocol. So I believe these are how we all build it. Okay, so if you send me a WhatsApp, I will help you with that. Okay. Sinawizi, he said express entry requires evaluation, but West. Okay, so once they are specific with the company they want, you want to go with the company they want. Okay, you don't want to use any other company. Okay, right. Sefa call. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Terry, they require educational credential assessment. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Glover. Thank you, Glover, as well. Godfred, yes, I said UCC, I used to give assistance, but some people have abused the place, so the person is not willing to help anymore. And he's the only person I have. So I'm sorry, I cannot help at this time, okay? I cannot help at this time. Thank you so much, Glover. Thank you. Oh, UCC, I just completed my degree and I'll get job offers. Wow, that's good. Sabako. Congratulations. Okay, now let's finish this up. Let's wrap it up. Now we got to a place in the Spantran evaluation where they said you should upload ID. Guys, pay attention here. If you are doing this, pay attention here. You must upload at least one document to continue, at least one. And they have a long list of documents that you can upload. So all applicants must provide one of the following government identification forms: state ID or state identification, that's foreign or US, passport, permanent residency, naturalization paper, driving license, foreign or US. You see, they just want to know that You're not using somebody's documentation for yourself. So they want to see that, okay, you provided Kwame Kenny, and you have to provide an ID that bears that same name, all right? Or how the name is on your transcript or your educational documents. You need to provide that. That is very, very important. So you can upload any document you want. And again, it says if your legal name has changed, please upload one of the following for proof of name change. So we realize that from the beginning, I said that the name some of us have is different from the name on the document. So your name is Akushua K, and you got married after school. So your certificate have Akushua K, but then the transcript on your normal documentation, your passport and everything, it is now Akushua Bliss. At the end of the day, these two names are different. Okay, so if you upload your passport or your driving license, the name will need to be different from the name on your transcript. So they need a proof why the name changed. That's all. It's identification purposes. These are legal documents, so they have to be very careful. So is that a marriage certificate or a driver's license, which includes both current and foreign name or the previous names, naturalization certificate, passport information page, permanent residency, that's green card or wherever, and court ordered names. And so you see, those of you in Ghana or in Africa, we do what we call gazetting, right? When you get married, you go and gazette your name. That particular documentation, you can use it as a proof of name change, or your marriage certificate, you can use it as a proof of name change. That is how come your name changed. Is that okay? Or however, or if you have any legal document that proves that your name changed, that's it. So that is good. So now we are going to upload our ID. You click here. I'll see. Let me see if I can choose one of my IDs. Should be here. Okay, I can choose my driving license and upload it, and I'll just go next. Okay. Now, the next stage is where you upload a document. Okay, you upload a document. Whether you want to, okay, I'll say that I will upload a scan or clear picture of my official academic documents, or my previous institution will mail or email the documents to Spantran. So you are choosing the two ways. You can submit it now. Okay, you can submit a copy now, so that they'll be working on it whilst the school sends them the original copy to verify. Is that okay? To verify. So I will choose, I will upload. Okay. Or if you want, you can just say, hey, your school will send it. And that's it. You leave it, you go to the next page and you go and pay. Then you go to the school will send a copy to them. But if you want to upload a copy, you can upload a copy. But remember, for those of us in Africa, especially West Africa, they will still require that your school has to send them original copy. All right? Remember that. So we go to the next page. Terms and conditions, you read it, blah, blah, blah. The money is not, and all payments made are non-refundable. Okay? All payments made are not refundable, except the ones that are that have been judged to be what? Overpayment. Unless you make an overpayment, all payments are what? Are not refundable. Remember that. And so you can read through all the terms, scroll down, you see. Now, then I accept the terms and conditions. You give your signature. So you can put your name. You can put your name there, Kwame Kenny. I'm just using Kwame Kenny as our generic name. And I guess this is where a lot of people also have a challenge. The payment. Okay. And let me stress on this before I conclude. Please, you can use your Visa card, your MasterCard, issued by your bank to do the payment here. Okay? You can use your Visa card or your MasterCard issued by your bank to do the payment here. So make sure you put the name on it. Then you choose the card type, whether it's a Visa or MasterCard or Discover credit card or American Express or whatever. Choose the expiry date, and the security code. All these information are on the card. If you take your Visa card, the information front and back, you see all this information. The code that is written there, this one, is on. If you see some of the cards, they said CCV. It's just a three digit code or 4 digit code that is at the back of your credit card or your Visa card or your Mastercard. That is a security code. Is that okay? That is what you put at this spot. Okay, that is what you put at this spot. So remember that. And your billing email, the email that is associated with your bank, make sure you have that correct. The email that is associated with your bank, then also your billing address, the address that is connected with your bank card, the address that is connected with what? Your bank card. So if you are living in 124 Ekeja Road and that is not what is associated with your bank, if you put it in, sometimes the bank will not authenticate it. Trust me. I've done it before here and they always it bounces back. So I live on 123 beautiful street. Okay. Then I moved. So what is associated with my bank card is different from where I am staying now. So I go to the next and I say, oh, my address is 5678 Ugly Street. Now, these two addresses are different. Which one is connected to my bank card is the first one. So even though I have moved my address, I still have to use the first address because I know that that was where I was when I did the bank card. Unless you have gone to the bank to update your address, and that is what will be connected. That is the billing address connected with your card. So, okay, for fraud purposes, that is why they did this. So in America now, most of the platforms, if your billing address is different from the bank details, the payment will not go through. Trust me, the payment will not go through. It's just for security. And sometimes if you go to even do payment, they ask for the zip code. They ask for your card number, they only ask for your zip code because it is connected in the system. So once those two things are correct, the payment goes through. If they are not, the payment will never go through. So just make sure you provide all the details, then you submit. So it's very simple. It's very simple. I know this is where a lot of people have challenges. Said, "Oh, my bank card is not working and all that." But please, if you don't put the right information, it will not work. Okay, so let me take some few comments. So that is it, guys. That is it. It's very simple. It's very straightforward. I'll take some few comments, then we bring this session to a close. So, who is this? Hold on, let me see. Somebody says he knows me very well. Okay, that's a good one. Patricia says, hello, great job. Please, can you guide me on how to apply for a teaching in the UK? I already have QTS. Good. Patricia, if you have QTS already, I'll guide you. All right. If you have QTS already, I don't mind guiding you, but send me a WhatsApp. I'll put you on to one company that I know. They've moved teachers from here to the UK. So I am very confident with them. They can guide you and they can walk you through in getting school easily. Or else go to Teach Clockwise. Teach Clockwise. Mr. Emmanuel Amakun, he's in the UK. Send him a polite email, a professional one, and he will guide you. All right? He will guide you through a lot of schools that are looking for teachers. Once you have your QTS, he will be able to guide you. Okay? All right. Bismarck says, I tried checking for West, but there was only option for university to send to them. No room for you to upload. Yes, you see, that's how each company operates differently. So West will not even allow you to even upload anything. They want the university to send it to them direct. That is how they've been operating for a long time. Okay. For these people, you can upload. For Spantran, you can upload. They, there were times they've even finished the evaluation and they were waiting for verification from the school. Yes, I've had situations like that where people tell me my evaluation is pending. I said, why is it pending? They said they are waiting for the verification from the university before they release the completed evaluation to you. Is that okay? So that is the differences. Sylvester said, what if I do not have Visa or MasterCard? Well, you have to get somebody to help you pay. Okay? You have to get somebody to help you pay. Sylvester, you have to get somebody to help you pay because they don't. You saw the card types they do there. They don't do the local debit card. If you are in America, I mean, even most banks are now issuing Mastercard and Visa cards, which is easy. You can easily get them. It's free. They don't charge you anything. At least I know GT Bank, which is common to both Nigeria and most of in Ghana and most of African countries, they don't charge you for the Visa card. It's instant. You walk to the bank, they can print it for you instantly and activate international payments on it for you. Is that okay? Good. Richard, greetings, boss. God bless you. Oh yes, God bless you too. Kenny, go to your bank and request. Kenny Richard says you go to your bank and request. I guess you are answering to Sylvester. Yes, Sylvester. Sylvester, I guess you are in South Africa, right? Situpe, or you're in Ghana? Okay. So Kenny says you go to your bank and request. Bismarck, I tried QTS but wasn't smart enough. I taught for 5 years and shifted to another profession. I should have been smart to say I am still teaching. I'm sure that is why I couldn't get a QTS number. Well, those are the tricks. Okay, you were teaching and you left, and when they ask you, you say you are not teaching anymore. They will nobody will pick you. Even the agencies. I tell people all the time, if you have taught and you just left the school, make sure you have a way of answering those questions because they are very tricky. Okay, I will take a day and walk through at least TPG. I'll walk through EPI. In fact, some of the pages, I will not do all, but some of them are very straightforward. But I will pick some salient places where there are problems, where they use it to get a lot of people. There are tricky areas that they use to get a lot of people. Then we'll walk through it so that you know coming September, once the school year has started, they have also opened new for next year. So you need to be ready in order to apply. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Is there any more questions? I will try and get a Visa card from Fidelity. Very good. Yes, very good. Fidelity will give you. I had an account with Fidelity. They'll give you Visa card easily, which you can use. And just make sure you tell them that you want to use it for international payments. So if that service is not activated, it will be activated on it. Yes, I know some banks, even though they'll give you Visa, they restrict some of the usage. So you have to be very specific to them. Yes. Yeah, Bismarck, you learn the lesson the hard way. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Thank you too. Thank you. Emmanuel, thank you too. I salute you also. I salute you. So guys, I didn't want this video to be long, but if you have any other questions, you can ask quickly and we deal with it, then I'll bring it to a close. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Please share it, share the video. And I know a lot of people are having little challenges, like what how they call it. Terry is saying, and how they call it. Sylvester is also saying, if you don't have a Visa card or a Mastercard, go to your bank and request for it. I mean, just request for it. Whichever bank you are banking with, they will give you. Okay. Share the video so that at least those who have these little challenges will be able to understand the process. I know some of us are so smart we can do it, but I just because of the course, I felt still there's a problem. I thought this is very simple, but I felt there was a problem still, so I wanted to deal with this thing. And thank God we've been able to deal with it easily. Please do something on nursing assistants. Um, hmm, Terry, nursing assistants. Now let me show you one place you can go for nursing information. Nene Giselle. All right, Nene Giselle. Go to YouTube and type Nene Giselle. Giselle is Gissell uh, SSLE also. She is one good, I mean, hub for nursing issues. So if you have nursing issues, please go talk to her. Is that okay? She will be the best person to help. I do post as and when I get some of this information, but I am not a nurse. I have sisters who are nurses, but I'm not a nurse. And as and when they give me some information, I put it out there. Is that okay? So, but I will definitely point you to some people who are nurses. Go to YouTube, you get quality content. Look at the number of subscribers, look at the number of views, and look at the comment sections, and look at how they present their issues. You get quality information from them as well. It's okay. Good. This man, the money is small, but they were when we convert it is plenty. We will try and do the conversion so we get more opportunities. Which money are you talking about? Is it your pocket money or your bank money? Yeah, I don't understand. All right, Patricia, and Kansa, hello. You see, this Patricia wasn't here. If you say hello to me in my WhatsApp, I will not respond because I don't know what to say. All right. So hello, Sepako. I joined late. Is evaluation to get job offer in the US? Yes, some job offers require you to do your evaluation. Some do not. So basically, this is for teachers or for those who are applying to schools. Is that okay? Yes. So if it's job, you get it right. Terry, thank you so much. I also love you being here. I also love you being here. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you as well. And Michael, please, which countries offer full funding to international students with GPAs as I stated earlier? Look, it's not about country. It's about schools. Is that okay, Michael? It's about schools. It's not really about country. It's about schools. There are a lot of schools in Canada that offer admission to people with low GPA. There are a lot of schools in America that do the same. All you need to do is to be able to search for them. Okay, I'll be putting there's this guy who has put on a list. I'll put a link here on my page, maybe right after this video, so that you guys can also look through. So if your GPA is low, these are some of the schools to go to. Just go to their website, Google them, send them a cold email, and take it from there. Is that okay? Go. So it's not really about the country, it's about the schools. So all over the world, there are schools that will take, low GPA, even in Germany, in UK, in all over the places. Is that okay? Good. Gloria, you are late. Yes, you say you are late today, but it's not. The video is still there. You can watch it. Okay. This is my last question. Can you use it to do both school and job? Yes, you can use it. That is why I said the course analysis covers both. If you do it general, you cannot use it for other things. But if you do course by course, it covers all the areas as well. All right. Sefako, teaching job. Yes, yes. If you are teaching job, you can do this evaluation. Bismarck again. The $190. Oh, the $190 is nothing. No. I know it's a lot back home, but hey, you know what you're targeting. Is that okay? That is why I say you should plan ahead. Always plan ahead. Don't wait till it is crunchy. When you do that, you see that you'll be spending a lot of money at the same time and it will blow your mind. But step by step, when we started this, those of you who are not ready, you should have been ready by now because you'll be doing evaluation, you'll be doing police report, you'll be doing, a whole lot of things that will require money. Okay, so by now you should have done your transcript evaluation. You should have done your license. You should have done your police. So have money, small money is allocated for those things, so that you don't feel the pressure. Is that okay? Good. I know $190, $200 times 11. That's about 2,200 or 2,100 Ghana cedis. That's a lot of money in Ghana. Yes. Okay. Kenny, Kenny is for those of us who finished trading in 2007, first diploma. Okay, we were excluded from the teachers' license in Ghana. Do we go to UCC for our transcript? How important is this in the process? Kenny, I think it is very important because for those of you who have set A, okay, those of you who have set A, it means you were excluded. Why were you excluded? So does it mean they only gave the teacher licensure to only those with degrees? That is not right. Even here, well, in the US, you need a degree to be able to teach. Okay. But the path to get a degree, nobody discard that. Once you have the degree, it's a degree. So I don't know why they have to exempt you from getting your teacher's license. It is strange. Unless they have a strict requirement that you need a degree to get a teacher's license. I don't know. I have not, because when I was there, I didn't even, that was when they were talking about, that was 2019. They were now talking about all these licensure. So me, I never had the opportunity to take the exams or another. I didn't even need it. Okay. So, but I will find out. And I don't know why. There is a platform, Teachers Network. Maybe I'll go there and ask the guys and see why they were excluded. Okay, or I'll read some materials on it why they were excluded. You guys were excluded. Sylvester says, I'm from Ghana. Okay, thank you so much. Water reading to be precise. If you are done with the transcript evaluation, will you pay again if you want them to send it to the different schools? Yes, let me add that part. So if you pay for $190 for the first transcript evaluation, when it is done, the agencies or the schools whose email you put there are going to be the primary recipients. Is that okay? Now, this is what happens. Some of the agencies or some of the schools will tell you that they don't want you to send them the evaluation. They want it to come from the company themselves. Yes, if that happens, it means you have to pay them. You only pay $30 for them to send it to the school. Yes, so after the evaluation, it's valid for 5 years. So any point in time that you want a copy, you can just go to the website, order for a copy from them, and tell them I send it to this school for me. That's it. Yes. So you pay a little money. It's not much. It's just for transmission services. Is that okay? Yes. Just for transmission services. But you see, most schools will accept the copy you send because they can easily authenticate it. That is it. So if you have your digital copy in your email and there's another school is requesting for it, just send it to them. Is that okay? Just send it to them, and you'll be able to use that. Yes. So I think I've answered most of the question. Kenny, I'll take time and find out why you guys were exempted, or if there's any reason they gave, and somebody knows the reason why you guys were exempted from the teacher licensure qualification. Maybe the person can put it there so that we can all learn. Is that okay? But because I don't know why, I don't know because I know we have a lot of diploma teachers in our system. Yes, from the basic level all the way to the GSS level, a lot of people have diploma. Okay, Kenny came back again. So you were told we can't sit for the exams. If you wanted it, then you have to go to do 2 years top up for degree, and then you can sit for the exams. It if not, it wasn't compulsory. Oh wow, wow. But they knew this. They should have given time. Okay, they should have given time for you guys to do the 2 years. They should have given time for you guys to take your qualifications, to increase your qualifications, so that you can write the exams. Because look, in America currently, look the driving license that they are giving in 2025. They said if you don't have, I can travel with my driving license, right? I can go to the airport and I can fly with it. I don't need my passport. All I need is my driving license. Okay, my driving license. If I have my driving license, I can just go to the airport. Because the last time I was all the flying that you guys saw me doing, I went to Florida, I went here. I only showed my driving license. And you see, they said it is what? It is real ID. It is compliant. They are doing new ID types that will put all your information in the system so they can easily verify it. A friend of mine got to the airport. He didn't even need the ID. He only had his bank card. He only have his bank card. Now, this bank card, that is all he needed. All right. And they just checked the Visa card and they said, oh, it matches the system. So you are good to go. Can you imagine? They said you are good to go. It was funny, right? Yes. So for this, do you know that they have given us up to 2025? Look at the time frame they've given you. They started this way back in 2019, 2020, and they have given all the way to 2025 for everyone to be compliant, having the real ID because they know people's ID will be expiring, they will have to go and change it and all that. So they've given time in the system till 2025. And that is when they are even going to implement it fully. Even after implementation, you still have time to even get your ID changed. So I don't see why they just have to crunch you guys and say go get 2 years and come back or blah blah blah. You know, I mean it's not everybody who wants to get 2 years. Kenny, you were exempted from the writing, but you can get it after your degree. Yeah, okay, that's what he said. Okay, informed teachers is here. Good. These were the ones I was talking about. He was the one I was going to find. The National Council has reviewed the eligibility requirements for licensure acquisition in Ghana. Currently, You need a first degree to be able to write the licensure exams. Okay. So Kenny, I think a lot of people are providing information that answers our question. So now the requirement is that you need what? First degree to be able to get your licensure exams. So then we must also advise all our friends and our brothers to go work on that. Is that okay? I believe there are so many ways you can do that. Is that okay? You can do that by sandwich programs, by summer programs, either 2 years or 3 years. You can easily get it done. And I believe, I mean, you can do it. You can do it. So don't give up. Don't just sit on it. Okay, opportunities are there. Sorry. There are a lot of opportunities there. So please work on it. If you know you are in that situation, please work on it. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. I mean, inform teachers were the ones who I was going to contact. I was going to contact them and say, hey, we need your information here. Seriously. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Emmanuel, that is the difference. Yes. Yes. Emmanuel says, Makatete, I wish bankers had a pathway teachers and nurses have to travel. Yes, as a banker, you have your pathway. You can come in as a student. Yes, there are so many accounting courses, banking courses that you can take. I know a lot of bankers who are coming. Yes, I even spoke to one yesterday. He's a banker and the wife also works in one of the top hospitals. They have they have money, they are comfortable, but you see, they want to give their generation an opportunity. Is that okay? Yes, because Ghana, Africa, yeah, we are not saying it's a bad place. No, it's not. But the effort you have to put is a lot to achieve something little. You have to do a lot. Trust me. I've been there. I've run businesses and I know how it is. You have to put a lot of effort to get a little output. Maybe 100%, your output will be maybe 55 or it's not even up to 50%, maybe 35 or 45% out of what you put in. You understand? So it's a lot of effort. But here, the little effort, the yield is a lot. So that is why everybody is trying to give their generations an experience. Look, people come to give birth in America. It's not for anything. It's for the passport. They go to Canada to give birth. It's for the passport. It's for the documentation because that child now has an open access to the world. Anytime, anywhere, he or she can just grab his ticket and go. All right. So those are the opportunities we are all talking about. So if you have such an opportunity, don't waste it. Okay. Do not waste it. And I tell people, in fact, this was an elderly person I spoke to yesterday. I said, look, don't let anybody lie to you that you are too old to travel. You're not. You are comfortable in your job, yes, but you are not too old to travel. I've seen 56-year-olds in their pension and they are here in America and they work. This man works 16 hours a day. Trust me. Yes. And he's comfortable. Why? Because the kids are having good education. I mean, all of them are in university. They're having good access to things. And it's just amazing. Okay. If they say it's a land of opportunity, it's not that the money is lying on the street. No. But the opportunities that the system opens up to you is a lot. Okay, it's a lot. Let me use this opportunity to say you can be in the high school, and by the time you finish high school, you have your diploma from the university. Trust me, you can do dual courses. So a student, most of my seniors, they are in their 11th grade, which is in Ghana we said Form 3, right? SS3, SHS3. And when you are in SHS3, you have the opportunity to start your college classes. You can take college classes, even in your senior year, you can take college classes. And these college classes gives you 1 or 2 years ahead of your peers. So instead of going to do 3 years degree, by the time if you do only 1 year college classes in high school, you just go in and do the 3 years and you are done. You don't even need the whole 4 years. Some of them don't even do the 3 years, they do 2 years because they only need associate degree, what we call diploma. Okay, so a lot of jobs here, if you look at American jobs, most of them, apart from the IT and the high level qualifications, they will tell you all you need is high school diploma. Yes, high school diploma, unless it's a specialized area. If it's not, all they will tell you is all you need is a high school diploma. CDL, those truck drivers, they will tell you all you need is the high school diploma. Military, all you need is the high school diploma. I mean, the Marines, the police, all you need is a high school diploma. And those are opportunities. So you see them 22 years, 23 years, they are police officers. 25 years, he is a medical doctor. Because the pathways are so many, the pathways are a lot. Unlike back home, where you are now 40, because before you are looking for opportunity to do your master's. 35 years, you are now looking for degree. 40 years, you are now looking for a place to go and buy sandwich courses to go and do with UCC or University of Ghana. No, here opportunity. Those are the opportunities we are talking about. So if you have, don't let anybody go trip you. Don't let anybody tell you you are too old to go. That place they are suffering. They are suffering. No worry. Michael, please, could you connect me to one of them? I just need a guidance. Please, who are you talking about? Please, who are you talking about? If you can help me. Uh, Michael Tete. Terry says crazy to do business here in Ghana. Oh yes, I know. Terry, I know what they're talking about. It's a whole lot of effort. It takes a whole lot of effort, a whole lot of engineering, a whole lot of effort to do one simple thing. I have a lot of guys who are running business. I've done I've had my share, and they will tell you what it takes to pay their workers. When the month is ending, then they are thinking because the revenues that are coming in are not matching the effort that are being put in. But you have workers to pay, you still have to pay them. Okay, it's a whole lot of headache, and the taxation in the system is siphoning a lot of money from you. They're not bringing, but here the government supports small businesses. Trust me, they have fun. They have even it's not even the government, the bigger government, though, the local government, the how they call it, the district level, the community level, they have funds, millions of dollars that even as a barber, you can go access those funds and start your own business. Look, I know barbers. I have a guy, at church. He's a barber. He's making it. He's a barber. The wife is a hairdresser. They are making millions. If you see, they drive the latest BMWs, the Empower, those cars. And these are basic people. They are not like your extravagant IT guys, but they are making there's support for the local businesses, and they are making it. Okay, food truck companies, people who sell on their food trucks, they are making it. Everybody have the opportunity, and that is what we are talking about. That's what we're talking about. It's and you could see your efforts being rewarded, unlike back home where it is roller coaster. You don't know what to expect next because the government is changing the laws every day to suit them. You know, it's not the best, but we'll get there. Yamin Brony. Emmanuel says Yamin Brony. Oh yes, Yamin Brony. Yamin Brony. Actually, Jonas will tell you, me catch up with oh, me catch up with ground here. Yeah, so thank you so much. I want to bring the our discussion to a close. I think I'll be able to walk you through the transcript evaluation. So now, if anybody is having challenge with transcript evaluation, please tell them they should go and watch the video. They can start from where we started and end where we started and where we ended, so that they don't have to if they don't want to watch all the video. But I have this also on YouTube, and you can go and watch it as well anytime, any day. They are going to be there. I thank you all. I really appreciate everyone for being here in this space. I thank you for your questions. Thank you for your contributions and everything. And I know that we are going to make it. Our addresses are going to change very soon. Your address will not be uh, near the gutter at Okungbulu. No, very soon your address is going to be 1234 Beautiful Street. Toronto, Canada. The zip code will come, very beautiful, beautiful street names and addresses. I thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Emmanuel, this is America for you. Oh yes, 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 the land of great opportunities. Trust me, it is a land of opportunities. Money is not on the street, gold is not on the street, but there are thousands of opportunities that you can have access to. as a student, as a worker, as a parent, as a child, as whatever level, unless you are lazy. Unless you are lazy, the opportunities are there. Thank you so much for taking time to listen. I really appreciate your time as well, and I'm grateful for everyone for coming here. One day, things are gonna change. Please make sure you are ready. Teachers, get ready. Make sure your documentations are ready. Students, make sure everything is ready. A lot of schools are opening up. A lot of schools are ready for applications against next year. Make sure you get all your things. Nurses, doctors, please make sure you have your things ready. Just be ready before the opportunity comes. Okay? Let's share this again another time. Like and share the video. Share the video. Share it to everyone who needs it. Okay? I wish you the best and have a blessed day. Thank you so much.